Xenomorph Prime, the hellish homeworld of the xenomorph species, is a realm defined by eternal darkness and hostility. Towering beehive structures extend across the surface, formed from resin excreted by the xenomorphs, to create forts of chitinous black towers. The sky of the planet is choked with constant storms crackling with lightning that barely illuminates the nightmare below. Rivers of dark liquid flow through its serrated terrain, which may be toxic or filled with organic substances from the xenomorphs. The atmosphere is inhospitable, making it difficult for any other species to thrive in this world, which is a battleground shaped by the conflict between the xenomorphs and their most fearsome adversaries. The xenomorphs are a parasitic species that dominate their world through rapid reproduction. Their life cycle is highly efficient, starting with the facehugger stage, which implants embryos in living hosts. These embryos gestate into chestbursters, who quickly grow into fully formed warriors and drones. Praetorians or even queens are the dominant xenomorph types, biomechanical nightmares with elongated skulls, razor-sharp claws, prehensile tails tipped with deadly blades, and inner jaws capable of puncturing solid bone. Their biology is perfectly adapted for survival. Their black exoskeletons are resistant to conventional weapons, and their acidic blood ensures they remain a threat, even in death. Xenomorphs rely on beehive structures led by a queen, although some variations exhibit different social behaviors, such as solitary predators or king aliens. Some beehives stretch for miles, consisting of interwoven tunnels filled with bi-organic resin and grotesque walls made from the victims of the xenomorphs. Their survival instincts drive them to aggressively protect their territory and attack anything that threatens their hive. Although their numbers can swell into the millions, their expansion is not hindered by external invaders, but by natural predators of Xenomorph Prime. Apex predators, or xenomorphic countertypes, are a reptilian quadrupedal species that evolved alongside the xenomorphs, forming a natural counterbalance. Unlike xenomorphs, they do not reproduce in large numbers but rely on individual strength, resilience, and cunning to maintain their population. These creatures have pale, creamy skin that provides natural camouflage in the dim landscape. Their eyes glow with an intense orange hue, indicating enhanced vision and significant motion sensitivity as predators. Their bodies are muscular and armored with jagged bone protrusions extending from their shoulders, legs, and tails, providing natural defenses against xenomorph strikes. One of their most decisive traits is their immunity to xenomorphic acidic blood. This unique biological adaptation allows them to engage xenomorphs directly, biting and clawing without suffering damage. Their dark, viscous blood does not react with xenomorphic fluids, further ensuring their resilience in prolonged battles. Their skin is thick and resistant to xenomorph attacks, allowing them to endure injuries without immediate mortality. Unlike xenomorphs, the apex predators do not operate as a hive-based species. They are territorial, solitary hunters, although they can form temporary alliances when faced with overwhelming xenomorphs, ensuring that neither species achieves complete dominance over the contested terrain. Through Xenomorph Prime, they exploit the darkness with immense force. Their bite is powerful enough to crush a xenomorph's exoskeleton, and their claws can tear through the hardened resin of hive walls. Some have been observed waiting near ambush sites to deal with facehuggers before they can attach to unsuspecting hosts. Despite their ferocity, even apex predators must be cautious. A single warrior is a challenge, but a swarm of xenomorphs can be overwhelming, even for them. Many apex predators bear scars from past battles, marks where xenomorph claws have torn flesh, or where limbs have been lost, and imperfectly regrown after brutal struggles. Some apex predators have shown signs of continued adaptation to their deadly environment, with reports of larger and more resilient variants featuring increased armor plating, longer claws, and skulls capable of penetrating xenomorph defenses with greater ease. Some have even developed additional sensory organs to better detect xenomorphs hidden in the pitch-black terrain, ensuring their survival in this eternal war. The xenomorphs have been eradicated to the point where apex predators would lose their primary food source, leading to their decline. Legends among the few species that have glimpsed Xenomorph Prime speak of ancient battles that have shaped the history of this world, titanic clashes between queens and apex alphas that may one day rise again under the weight of their fury, perhaps lurking in the deepest corners of this planet. Until then, the struggle continues, always in the shadows, always storming through the darkness. The cycle of death and rebirth persists, echoing through the ages as the storm rages on.